What is up, guys? So today I'm here to talk about Alita Battle Angel, and let's get to it. So Alita Battle Angel 2019 is an American life adaptation of the 1990s manga, the Alita, or also known as Gun. It's about Alita. She's found in the scrapyard in Iron City by Dr. Dyson Ito, a cyber doctor who repairs people for free out of goodwill. He patches her up, and Alita wakes up with no recollection of who she is, nor the world she's living in. And throughout the rest of the movie, it shows her while navigating throughout the treacherous city of Iron City, and also getting closer to knowing more about herself, as well as wanting to go up to Zalem, a city up above Iron City that's like heaven, and beat the crap out of or just beat the crap out of Nova, the main villain of this movie. Not a lot of people have said that this movie is great, it's one of the best of the year, and I have to agree to a certain extent because it has one of the best uses of CGI that I've ever seen. It has really beautiful, stunning CGI which was used on the environment of Alita, which shows us how beautiful the Alita universe is, shows how beautiful the settings for Iron City really is, as well as being well animated to be used for the fights, especially to show how OP Alita can be. I mean, she's really OP in this movie except for one villain, but that fight was, I think, one of the best fights of the film to show how much willpower Alita actually has. But besides the CGI, I also like how the story went, showing the great development of Alita from the first act being very all naive about everything that's going on around her, to the final act being someone who is like a hero. So it's kind of something like the concept is something similar to Wonder Woman's story. The Wonder Woman movie story of showing Wonder Woman learning about how the real world works and how she is at the end of the movie, something like that. Also, seeing how Rosa Salazar played Alita in this movie was just unbelievable, incredible. I couldn't think of anyone else who could play Alita as well as she did. And the chemistry she had with Christopher Waltz playing as Dr. Ito, well, it was really, it just seemed sweet and also enjoyable. What else I also like about this movie would be Motorball, where they violently smash each other just to get this metal ball and throw it into some pole, something like that, just so that they can go up to Zalem, which is the heaven of Iron City. It's a city above Iron City. Yep. So here comes the problems I have with this movie. Well, first of all, the first problem I have would be the romance between her and Hugo, because it wasn't really that convincing. There wasn't much chemistry. I felt like it was overdone, as well as being too rushed. Now, I came into this movie thinking that it was just one movie by itself, there won't be any more sequels, but after seeing, how the romance went and finding out there's a sequel later on, I felt that, the romance that she and Hugo had was just too quick and it was too overdone. I felt that they could have gone slower, more steady with that part, just so that they can have the rest of this romance sub-story in the sequel. So going over to the next problem I have with Alita Battle Angel would be the villains. Now, because most of them, except for Zapan, he himself is a cunning, evil, but cowardly dickhead, but most of them just seem to be puppets to Nova, and that includes Vector, which is really disappointing because I saw how Mahershala Ali played Vector, and I think that he did a great job doing so, because he gives the character a very unique, subtle, villainous type of vibe to him, which I really enjoyed, which made me also wish that I could see more of how Mahershala Ali could have played Vector as Vector himself, rather than just most of the time seeing him playing as Vector being controlled by Nova. So we see very little of this. Together, we can be kings down here. But instead, most of the time we just see this. I am Nova. Come and get me, Alita. See what I'm talking about? And the final problem I have with Alita would be the ending, because The ending just shows Nova sticking to playing motorball, being like the champion to be able to go up to Zalem to kick Nova's ass. Okay, it just seems a bit awkward, but yeah, overall I'm still okay with it. Overall, I would think that Alita Battle Angel is definitely a great movie and also one of the best movies of the year so far, despite the problems I have. So I'm gonna give Alita an 8 out of 10. And that's all I can say about Alita Battle Angel. Looking forward to the sequel, looking forward to the improvements they'll do in this sequel based on the problems I talked about in this movie. And well, I would also like to know what you guys think of this movie as well, so leave a comment, tell me what you think of Alita Battle Angel as well. Okay, and well, once again, thanks and see you guys.